श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः हरि ओम ओम सच्चिदानंदरूपाय कृष्णाय क्लिष्टकारिणे नमो वेदांत वेद्याय गुरवे बुद्धिसाक्षिणे श्लोकम् ओजस्तेजोद्युतिधरः प्रकाशात्मा प्रतापनः ऋद्धः स्पष्टाक्षरो मंत्रः candrāṃśurivāhlādakaratvāt. So yesterday we saw ruddha spashtakshara. Okay. Now from today we have to see mantraḥ from mantraḥ. Okay. Mantraḥ. Mantraḥ. For mantraḥ, Parāśara Bhatta says mantrūnām balamahara. One who takes away the troubles, the problems of people who meditate upon him. Mantra, mananat mantra. One who meditates upon him. Okay. Now, Bhagavan Bhāskara gives two meanings for this. Mantra means directly in the form of ṛgyajuḥsāmalakṣaṇo. He is the one. Or the one who is the meaning of the meaning that is implied through the ṛgyajuḥsāma, etc. That is him. Okay. The knowledge which you gain through that ṛgyaja, etc. That mantras, that is him. Like we saw in Omkara. Oh, he is the word meaning of Omkara and the implied meaning also of Omkara. Tasya vācakah pranaha. His name itself is Pranava. Right? Similarly here also. So, mantraḥ, mantraḥ, akaranta. Therefore, the fourth case will be mantrāya. So, namavali is Om mantrāya namaha. Om mantrāya namaha. Om mantrāya namaha. Om mantrāya namaha. Bhāṣya. ṛgyajuḥsāmalakṣaṇah mantraḥ. ṛgyajuḥsāmalakṣaṇah surupah mantraḥ. He is of the nature of ṛgyajuḥsāma. What is rajur and what is sama? Jaimini Sutra says teshām ṛgyartrārthavashena padavyavastha. So since it is a metered, therefore it is called as rig. Śaśa yajuḥ shabdah. The rest, whatever is not properly metered in a meter, in a poetry, that is the rest. So it can be metered, or it can be in poem form, or it can be in a prose form. So that is a yajuh. Okay. So if it is in poem form, then it is a rig. If it is not in poem form, if poem and prose, then it is called as a yajuh. Gītishu sāmakṣya. If it is like a song, then it is sama. We say samagana, right? Sama. It's samaveda. So what this is the definition for them. So whoever is a the implied one through those rig ages, etc., the Vedas, that is a him. Okay. Now mantrabodhyatvād, second meaning is since he is the one, mantrabodhyatvād, he is the one who is implied to gain, whose knowledge gained through the mantras. Therefore, he is called as a mantraḥ. Okay. Mantrabodhyatvād. So earlier it is ṛgyajuḥsāma surupa, because thus it came from him. It cannot be different from him. And here he is the one who is implied through those mantras. Next is candrāṃśuḥ. Candrāṃśuḥ. For candrāṃśuḥ, Parāśara Bhatta says this is from the root word chadi āhlādane. We have to understand chadi āhlādane. Chadi means the meaning of chadi is to give happiness. Okay. Now in South, the word chadi is normally in the sense of deceit. Here he is not one who deceives, he deceives, one who gives happiness. That is the meaning of chadi dhatu. Okay. Āhlāna tejasvāt. He is one who is so bright, bringing you happiness. His brightness brings you happiness. Okay. That is how he is Parāśara Bhatta is explaining this. And Bhagavan Bhāskara explains this as see, one who is tormented by the scorching heat of sun, or the samsara. This Vishnu, this Ishvara is the one, this Paramatma is the one who is bringing them the cool rays of like the moon. Okay, therefore he is called as candrāṃśuḥ. Candrāṃśuḥ. Therefore the fourth case is candrāṃśave. So the namavali is Om Candrāṃśave Namaha. Om Candrāṃśave Namaha. Om Candrāṃśave Namaha. Om Candrāṃśave Namaha. Bhāṣya. saṃsāratāpatigmāṃśutāpatāpitacetasāṃ. Saṃsāratāpa, the scorching heat of samsara. Tigmāṃśutāpa, the scorching heat of the sun rays. Tāpita, one who is troubled by them. Cetasāṃ, people with that kind of heart, for them, candrāṃśurivāhlādakaratvāt, like the moon rays, āhlādakaratvāt, he brings happiness. Therefore, he is called as candrāṃśuḥ. Okay, candrāṃśuḥ means the moon rays, amshu rays, candrāṃśuḥ. Okay, bhāskaradyutiḥ. Next is bhāskaradyutiḥ, one name. Bhāskaradyutiḥ is one name. So, Parāśara Bhatta says, bhāskaradyutiḥ means a paribhāvaka prabhāvatvat. See, he is one who has the strength to overpower others. Therefore, he is called as a bhāskaradyutiḥ. See, solar, the sun's light is so bright that the other lamp, etc., lights which you light in the morning, in the daytime, doesn't have any power there, overpowering it. So that is the nature of Vishnu also. No power can overpower him. And Bhagavan Bhāshyakara says, Bhaskaradyutiḥ, since he has the similar character like the rays of the sun, the effulgence of the sun, therefore he is called as Bhaskaradyutiḥ. Okay, sadharmyād, similarity. That is why he says. Okay, Bhaskaradyutiḥ. Therefore, the fourth case will be Dyutaye. So the namavali is Om Bhaskaradyutaye Namaha. Om Bhaskaradyutaye Namaha. Om Bhaskaradyutaye Namaha. Om Bhaskaradyutaye Namaha. Bhāṣya. Bhāskaradyutisādharmyād. Bhaskaradyutiḥ. Since he has this similarity with the sun, therefore, what is the similarity with the sun? Sun rays, they illumine the world, and his existence also illumines the world. Tasya bhasa sarvam bhati, right? So his existence also, because the self is that which gives existence and experience in nature for the world. Therefore, there is a similarity. Okay. So next shloka. amṛtāṃśūdbhavah bhānuḥ. amṛtāṃśūdbhavo bhānuḥ. amṛtāṃśūdbhavo bhānuḥ. amṛtāṃśūdbhavo bhānuḥ. śaśabinduḥ sureśvaraḥ. śaśabinduścandrasya. 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 amṛtāṃśūdbhavo bhānuḥ. śaśabinduścandrasya. amṛtāṃśūdbhavo bhānuḥ. śaśabinduścandrasya. auṣadhaṃ jagataḥ setuḥ. auṣadhaṃ jagataḥ setuḥ. auṣadhaṃ jagataḥ setuḥ. auṣadhaṃ jagataḥ setuḥ. satyadharmaparākramaḥ. 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 auṣadhaṃ jagataḥ setuḥ. satyadharmaparākramaḥ. auṣadhaṃ jagataḥ setuḥ. satyadharmaparākramaḥ. From the beginning. amṛtāṃśūdbhavo bhānuḥ. śaśabinduścandrasya. auṣadhaṃ jagataḥ setuḥ. satyadharmaparākramaḥ. amṛtāṃśūdbhavo bhānuḥ. śaśabinduścandrasya. auṣadhaṃ jagataḥ setuḥ. satyadharmaparākramaḥ. So the names here are amṛtāṃśūdbhavaḥ, one name. Bhānuḥ, second name. śaśabinduḥ, third name. sureśvaraḥ, fourth name. There are four names in the first line. Okay. amṛtāṃśūdbhavaḥ, bhānuḥ, śaśabinduḥ, sureśvaraḥ. Second line, auṣadhaṃ, one. jagataḥ setuḥ, that is one name. jagataḥ setuḥ, two words but one name. jagataḥ setuḥ, satyadharmaparākramaḥ, again one name. auṣadhaṃ, jagataḥ setuḥ, satyadharmaparākramaḥ, three names. So 4 plus 3, 7 names totally in this shloka. Okay. amṛtāṃśūdbhavaḥ. So amṛtāṃśūdbhavaḥ is interpreted by Parāśara Bhatta as sarvatāpahara amṛtāṃśucandrobi tanmanasaityādi guna upasnehat taya sat udbhavati. See, the moon, which is we already saw, which brings happiness in everyone, removing the heat from the people, etc., the torment of heat from the people. Now that moon also gained that quality of bringing joy to people because of the closeness, the proximity with Vishnu. How? It is a chandrama manaso jataḥ. The moon came from his mind. Therefore, okay. Now Bhagavan Bhāshyakara says amṛtāṃśūdbhavaḥ. While churning the milky ocean, what came is this amṛtāṃśū, this moon came out first. So therefore, since the moon came from there, from which that Paramatma is amṛtāṃśūdbhavaḥ. Okay, udbhavati iti udbhavaḥ. In that sense, amṛtāṃśūdbhavaḥ. Fourth case will be amṛtāṃśūdbhavāya. Namavali is Om amṛtāṃśūdbhavāya namaḥ. Om amṛtāṃśūdbhavāya namaḥ. Om amṛtāṃśūdbhavāya namaḥ. Om amṛtāṃśūdbhavāya namaḥ. Bhāṣya. Mathyamāne payonidhāvamṛtāṃ. Mathyamāne, matha, mantane, to churn. While churning water, not the buttermilk, but payonidhāv, payah, milk, nidhi, ocean. So the milky ocean, they were churning the milky ocean, amṛtāṃśūh, of the amṛtāṃśū means chandrasya, of the chandra. The chandra, the moon, came into udbhavaḥ, came into existence. It came out of that ocean, milky ocean, when they churned it. Therefore, yasmātsaḥ, since that is so, therefore he is called as amṛtāṃśūdbhavaḥ. It came from him. Therefore, it is called as amṛtāṃśūdbhavaḥ. The next name is bhānuḥ. amṛtāṃśūdbhavaḥ, amṛtāṃśū is a sun, moon. Therefore, he is saying bhānuḥ immediately. Sun also. Okay. So bhānuḥ is interpreted as atibhāsvarena sahasra amṣunapi upajivyatejaḥ bhāti. See, sun is accepted to be one with 1,000 hands. Just a name, 1,000 is just a number. Okay, 1,000 hands. The rays, 1,000 rays. Now, even that which with 1,000 rays, that bright sun is also dependent upon this Vishnu for its brightness. So therefore, amṛtāṃśū, bhānuḥ, he is bhānuḥ. Okay. Now, Bhagavan Bhāshyakara says bhātīti bhānuḥ, since bhā prakashane, since he is illumining everything, therefore he is called as bhānuḥ. So bhānuḥ, uhu, therefore bhānave is the fourth case. So Namavali, Om bhānave namaḥ, Om bhānave namaḥ, Om bhānave namaḥ, Om bhānave namaḥ. Bhātīti bhānuḥ, bhāṣya. Bhātīti bhānuḥ. Since he illumines everything, therefore he is called as a bhānuḥ. How do you know this he illumines? tameva bhānta-manubhāti sarvam nityādi śruteḥ. Tameva bhānta-manubhāti sarvam tasya bhāsā sarvam idam bhāti. Because of his effulgence, everything else shines. Therefore, he is the one who is illumining everything. This is the Shruti. Okay. Now, this is bhānuḥ. Earlier we saw this bhānuḥ, same name, but it is with a sarvavid bhānuḥ. There it was sarvavid bhānuḥ. Here it is independently only bhānuḥ. Okay. So therefore there is a difference in name. śaśabinduḥ. Next name is śaśabinduḥ. śaśabinduḥ is interpreted by Parashara Bhatta as kutilagatīnām apalapitā, one who brings people from the wrong path. Okay. Now, Bhagavan Bhāshyakara says, śaśa iva binduḥ. There is the sign similar to a mare. Okay. Now, we say śaśabinduḥ, śaśa vishana, mare's horn. We give an example, right? So it has a form like rabbit. Therefore, śaśabinduḥ is a moon. So, and like the śaśa, like the moon, that which nourishes the plants, similarly, this Paramatma also nourishes everyone. Therefore, he is called a śaśabinduḥ. Okay, śaśabinduḥ. Bindu ukaranta, therefore, śaśabindave. Fourth case. So, Namavali is Om śaśabindave namaha. Om śaśabindave namaha. Om śaśabindave namaha. Om śaśabindave namaha. Bhāṣya. Śaśa iva binduḥ lāñchanam asya iti śaśabinduḥ chandrah. Śaśa iva, like a tortoise, like a rabbit, mare. Binduḥ, bindu means lāñchana, an image, sign. So a formation in the moon. We say grandmother is sitting and she's making some donuts or something. Okay, that is what we say. Vada, we have a thing called vada. So we say grandmother is cooking vada in it. So here, if you look properly, it looks like a mare. It looks like a rabbit. So that sign which you see in which that is called as śaśabinduḥ, means the moon. So tadvat prajāḥ pushnāti, he nourishes the beings like the moon nourishes. Moon nourishes. Therefore, he is called as śaśabinduḥ. Yes, moon nourishes. But is it not the sun rays which creates chlorophyll and all that and gives? See, for the plants to grow, the sun's rays are important. But for the nourishment for those plants, the grains which grow in that plants, moon is the cause. How do you know this? It says, Pushnāmi auṣadhi sarvāh somo bhūtvā rasātmaka iti bhagavad vachana. In 15th chapter, Bhagavan says, Pushnāmi auṣadhi sarvāh somo bhūtvā rasātmaka. Rasātmaka somo bhūtvā auṣadhi sarvācha pushnāmi. Being the essence of the moon, somaha, moon, not soma rasa, not the wine, etc. Soma, the essence of moon. By being the essence of moon, I nourish all the plants. That is what he says. Sureśvaraḥ. Sureśvaraḥ. For sureśvaraḥ, Parashara Bhatta says, ṛgyajuḥsāmalakṣaṇo nirvākah. He is the one who guides who is the one who manages the straight path. See, earlier he says he brings people from the wrong path. Now, what does he do with them? He puts them in the right path because he is the manager of the right path. Okay, in that sense, he is explaining. Bhagavan Bhāshyakara says, Sura means devatas, the deities. We already know this. So, who are deities? They are people who give beautiful things, nice results. So, even for them, he is the Ishvara, he is the Lord for those devatas. Therefore, he is called a Sureśvaraḥ. Okay, so Sureśvaraḥ akaranta. Therefore, the fourth case is Sureśvarāya. So the Namavali is Om Sureśvarāya namaha. Om Sureśvarāya namaha. Om Sureśvarāya namaha. Om Sureśvarāya namaha. Bhāṣya. Suranam means Devanam, the deities, the godheads. So, Shobhanadatranam, who are they? Shobhanadatranam, those who bring the good things. Okay, those who produce good results. Cha Ishvaraha, he is the God for them. He is the Lord for them. Therefore, he is called as Sureśvaraḥ. See, why I have to explain so many things is Sureśah, we had another name, Sureśah. Sureśah, we said, one who bestows the good things. Shobhanadatru. That is the meaning. Now, here, Sureśvaraḥ, the one who gives good things, is the deities, but he is Lord of those deities who provide good things. Meaning, he is the one who provides good things for those good people who provide good things. Okay, therefore, he is Sureśvaraḥ. Auṣadhaṃ. Next name is auṣadhaṃ. Auṣadha means medicine. So, bhavatīvra vishāpaḥ prabhāvatvat. Parāśara Bhatta says he is one who removes the torment of samsara, bhava. Okay, the poison of samsara. Therefore, he is called as he has the strength, he has the greatness, glory to remove the poison of samsara. Therefore, he is called as auṣadha, medicine. And Bhagavan Bhāśyakara says he is the one who is the medicine for the disease of samsara. Okay, therefore, he is called as a disease of samsara. Remember that. Therefore, he is called as medicine. Auṣadhaṃ. Auṣadhaṃ is again akaranta. Therefore, the fourth case will be, it's a neutral genitive. That's the difference. Not auṣadhaḥ. Instead of auṣadhaḥ, you have auṣadhaṃ. So, the namavali is the fourth case is auṣadhāya. The namavali is Om auṣadhāya namaha. Om auṣadhāya namaha. Om auṣadhāya namaha. Om auṣadhāya namaha. Bhāshyam. Samsara roga bheshajatvat auṣadhaṃ. He is the medicine. Bheshaja, medicine. Medicine for what? Samsara roga, the disease of samsara. Now, you can interpret it in two ways. The disease which is samsara, for that he is the medicine. The disease in the samsara, for that he is the medicine. Okay? Because we have this Lord called Marundishwara, Bheshajeshwara, meaning one who is the auṣadhīshvara, one who is the medicine for all the disease. Even in hospitals, they say if the doctors try their best, it's all in the hands of God. Even they say, because he is the medicine for all the diseases, including this disease of samsara. Okay? Jagataḥ setuḥ, one word we said, one name we said. Jagataḥ setuḥ. So, here, Parāśara Bhatta says, sadasat barga sankara virodhitvena. Setuḥ means bridge. Bridge is that which keeps two things separate. So, here, this fellow, this Vishnu, what he does is, he keeps good and bad things, sat and asat, the good and bad things, good and evil things from mixing up. Therefore, he is called as a setuḥ, jagataḥ setuḥ. Bhagavan Bhāśyakara says, he is the cause for coming out of the bondage of samsara. Okay? Now, second, he says, he is the one who keeps the two sides of varna, ashrama, etc. from mixing up. Therefore, he is jagataḥ setuḥ. Now, there is a reading jagataḥ hetuḥ. So, if you say jagataḥ samuttarana hetuḥ as hetuḥ, if you take it as hetuḥ, that is also okay. But reason, that's the difference. Jagataḥ hetuḥ, reason for coming out of samsara. So, if it is jagataḥ setuḥ, then you will have jagataḥ setave. If it is jagataḥ hetuḥ, then jagataḥ hetave. That is the difference. Okay. So, the namal is Om jagataḥ setave namaha. You are not changing the jagataḥ. That remains jagat. You are not changing the jagataḥ to be jagataya. Okay. So, you are leaving it as jagata. Because when you compound it, that visarga goes. So, Om jagataḥ setave namaha. Om jagataḥ setave namaha. Om jagataḥ setave namaha. Or Om jagataḥ hetave namaha. Like that also. Okay. Jagataḥ setave namaha. Bhāshya. Jagatam samuttarana hetutvat. Since he is the cause for people to get uplifted from the jagat, samsara. Okay. Of people of the samsara, people of the jagat, people of the world. For them, he is the cause of upliftment. Therefore, he is called as jagataḥ hetuḥ. Asambhedakaranatvādva setuvat varna ashramadinam. Second meaning is, since he keeps to the varna ashrama, etc., the lifestyle, class, caste, etc., differently, independent, meaning not letting them mix. Therefore, he is called as jagataḥ setuḥ. How do you know he keeps them separate? Because it is said in the Shruti, Yesha setu vidharana, Yesham lokanam asambhedaya, Yesha setu vidharana. He is the setu, he is the bridge which keeps two things separate. To keep things separate. It is not a bridge made of stone, mortar, etc. It's not a bridge made of bamboo, etc. It is a bridge which is to keep things independently, separately. Why? Which separately? Yesham lokanam asambhedaya. In the world, the varna, ashrama, etc., whatever, instead of letting them mix, he keeps them independently, separately. Iti śruteḥ. That is the Shruti. The final name is satyadharmaparākramaḥ. In this shloka, the final name is satyadharmaparākramaḥ. Parāśara Bhatta says, Dharma is Kalyana Guna, his auspicious nature. And Parakrama means his valor. So, Satyaha, Avitataha, his auspicious nature and his valor never fails. Therefore, he is called a satyadharmaparākramaḥ. Bhagavan Bhāshyakara says Satya means Avitata, never fails. Dharma means the jnana, etc. Now, instead of Kalyana Guna, auspicious nature, he says the jnana, vairagya, etc. are the attributes. That and Parakrama has valor, never fails. They always are fruitful. That is why he is called a satyadharmaparākramaḥ. Okay? Satyadharmaparākramaḥ, one name. So, the Namavali is, fourth case is satyadharmaparakramaya. So, the Namavali is Om Satyadharmaparakramaya Namaha. Om Satyadharmaparakramaya Namaha. Om Satyadharmaparakramaya Namaha. Om Satyadharmaparakramaya Namaha. One name. Satyadharmaparakramaya Namaha. Okay? Bhāṣya. Satyaha avitataha. Satya means avitataha, never illusory, always true, always fruitful. What? Dharmaha, his inherent nature. Dharmaha. Dharma means which kind of inner thing? Satya, jnanadayo gunaha. The jnana, etc., the jnana, vairagya, aishwarya, etc., all these attributes which are there, all these qualities which are there in it never fails. Parakramascha and parakramah. Parakram means his valor, his strength. That also never fails. Yasmātsaḥ, that kind of person is called as means always it is true, never fails. It always fruitful. That is why he is called as satyadharmaparākramaḥ. Okay, we'll see this. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.